The top 10 fastest serves in tennis history. How fast did they go? The serve is the most significant aspect of the game of tennis. We hear this many times from tennis experts, pundits, and commentators alike. It is understood implicitly that players with large serves are well positioned to win their games and to advance in the sport. A powerful, well-placed first serve has conferred a decisive advantage for decades. While most pros can place the ball anywhere they want, vanishingly few are able to reach speeds over 140 miles per hour and 150 miles per hour. Those that serve accurately at a fast pace and with variety find themselves winning matches quite quickly, even if other aspects of their game still require improvement. The ace is a crucial point, clinching staple for such players, and can serve as a card to get out of prison in tense situations. The fastest tennis serve ever recorded was a staggering 163.7 miles per hour. This was achieved in 2012 by Sam Groth. Unfortunately for the Australian, this record is not recognized by the ATP as it was set at a challenger event, at which speed measuring guns are not verified by independent assessment. ATP does not officially recognize speed set at this level due to the lack of uniformity, availability, and calibration of the velocity-detecting radar guns. However, Groth can console himself by knowing that even if a reasonable margin of error was allowed for, his serve would still have been one of the fastest of all time. Add to that, other accompanying data collected were within a normal range. Groth was unlucky, sure, but putting his lightning outlier serve to aside for a moment, many other players weren't and made today's top 10 list of fastest tennis serves in history. But who are these players? Well, stay tuned, friend, because in today's video, we count down the top 10 fastest serves in tennis history. Ready to know how fast they traveled? Let's begin. Number 10. Juan Martín del Potro, 149.1 miles per hour. Our first entrant in this list is Juan Martín del Potro, who is also known as the Tower of Tandil. He is the best Argentine player of his generation and won the US Open in 2009 by defeating Roger Federer in the final. The two have played each other 25 times, with Federer winning 18 of those encounters and the Argentine 7. Del Potro won the Stockholm Open in 2017 after defeating Grigor Dimitrov in straight sets. In doing so, he did not neglect hitting the serve of his life at 149.1 miles per hour. His serve was then added to the list of the top 10 fastest serves in tennis history, and he will be remembered for it. Number 9. Taylor Dent, 149.8 miles per hour. Once upon a time, Taylor Dent and Andy Roddick were the two fastest servers in the game of tennis. No one could hold a candle to their thundering delivery. While Dent didn't quite turn in the same consistent levels of performance as Roddick, he certainly progressed to the fourth round of some Grand Slams. Despite a career hampered by illness and injury, he reached a career-high ATP ranking of 21st place. The American hit a 240 km per hour serve in the first round of the 2010 French Open, which left the crowd stunned. This became the fastest serve in the history of the tournament, and it propelled Dent into today's list of the top 10 fastest serves in tennis history. Number 8. Hubert Hurkacz, 151.0 miles per hour. The world number 11 is a 6'5" powerhouse who hits the ball exceptionally powerfully. His serve has been a powerful weapon for him, and at 25 years old, we may be yet to see the full extent of his potential to win slams. He's won a few matches at Grand Slam events, but he's yet to make a significant impact or to feature consistently in the closing stages of major tournaments. However, in the 2016 Davis Cup, he hit his fastest serve ever. Hurkacz gave his teammates something to rejoice over despite his team's eventual crushing defeat in the tournament. On serve, the Pole let the ball fly, and when he looked, the speedometer displayed 243 kilometers per hour. Number 7. Marius Copil, 151.6 miles per hour. Next, we have the Romanian player Marius Copil, who, despite never making it into the ATP Top 50, demonstrates that his is no slouch when it comes to showcasing quality service technique. He has still been capable enough to unlock a successful career in tennis. However, he has always relied primarily on his serve, which is stronger than other aspects of his game. In the quarterfinals of the 2016 European Open, Marius landed the ball perfectly, registering a speed of 244 kilometers per hour. This record was verified independently and propelled him into our list of the top 10 fastest serves in tennis history. Number 6. Feliciano Lopez, 152.0 miles per hour. The Spanish tennis player Feliciano Lopez managed to reach a career-high ranking of 12 in 2015. Since he's a veteran who's been on the tour for a long time, a lot of people seem to have forgotten how great a server Feliciano Lopez was in his prime. At the 2014 Aegon Championships, he delivered one of the fastest serves of all time. He slammed the ball to serve at a speed of 244.6 kilometers per hour in the opening round encounter and made a record. Number 5. Ryan Harrison, 152.0 miles per hour. The American tennis player Ryan Harrison has won 1 ATP Singles Championship at the 2017 Memphis Open and 4 ATP doubles titles. With Roddick as his idol, it's no wonder he spent a lot of time working on his serve as a beginner. And it paid off handsomely. Harrison achieved a record when he hit a 152 miles per hour serve at the Western and Southern Open in 2013. He hasn't quite reached the level of play he'd hoped for, but the 29-year-old is still on the field and has the potential to achieve further success as his career unfolds. Number 4. Milos Raonic, 155.0 miles per hour. When Milos Raonic defeated Roger Federer in 2014 to win the Brisbane International, he demonstrated his full range of tennis skills. His dominant spell at the apex of the sport would continue as he emulated this feat by reaching the Wimbledon semifinals in 2016. He is the first Canadian player to make it into the top 10. Hot on his heels these days are fellow compatriots Denis Shapovalov, Felix Auger-Aliassime, and Vasek Pospisil. Nonetheless, Milos is widely acknowledged to be one of the most powerful servers in the game. In 2012 at the SAP Open, his rapid first serve helped him tie Andy Roddick in our top 10. Later, he would achieve a career-best rating of 3rd place in the singles rankings thanks in no small part to his imperious serve. Number 3. Andy Roddick, 155.0 miles per hour. Andy Roddick was the best American tennis player of his generation and was named world number 1 at the end of 2003. He was known for smashing the ball and relying heavily on his serve. The American was mainly a serve and volley player, which helped him win the 2003 US Open and reach 3 Wimbledon finals. Andy Roddick may not be as tall as some of the other big servers on this list, standing as he does at a respectable height of 6'2". Nonetheless, he quickly established himself as one of the best in the history of the game and achieved the impossible in 2004 by breaking Greg Rusedski's world record for the fastest serve in Davis Cup history at the tournament's semifinals in which USA faced Belarus. He launched the ball at a breakneck speed of 249.4 kilometers per hour. This record stood for 7 years, and it was not until 2011 that it was broken, as we shall detail in just a moment. Ivo Karlovic, 156.0 miles per hour. In his heyday, Ivo Karlovic was a fantastic server. He holds the record for the most career aces on tour with about 13,000 in total. He is tied for the title of the fastest server in the history of professional tennis, and his personal greatest record was set at the 2011 Davis Cup. Karlovic broke Roddick's fastest serve record during the first round of the Croatian Davis Cup match. He fired an unstoppable bullet of a serve which registered 156 miles per hour and leapt almost to the top of our list of top 10 fastest serves in tennis history. Number 1. John Isner, 157.2 miles per hour. And finally, the fastest serve ever. This record goes to Isner. The American champion John Isner certainly has all the attributes of a world record server. He already holds the record for the most aces ever hit, with a count of a whopping 14,186, eclipsing Ivo Karlovic. In 2016, during a Davis Cup draw in Melbourne in which the United States faced off against Australia, Isner launched a lightning strike on the tee, which was recorded at 157.2 miles per hour. This serve was officially the ATP's fastest serve ever recorded. Bernard Tomic could only look on, speechless with awe, as the unreadable grenade whistled past his ear. Just recently, Isner became the first player in ATP Tour history to win 500 tiebreaks. There's little wonder because at 6'10" inches, the North Carolina native simply delivers the best possible first serve percentage out there. He is built like a serving machine. At his height, he is one of the few athletes who can hit down on the shot at the point of contact, enabling him to transfer maximum power from his legs through his body and into the serve. It's not just the speed of the serve that devastates his opponents. He can also mix up the shots and make it extremely difficult for opponents to return the ball, because often they have to hit the ball above shoulder height in order to keep it in play. This is not something that will be familiar to them when playing against shorter opponents. So there we have it, the top 10 fastest serves in history. If you're interested in improving your own serve, be sure to check out this video of 10 killer tips to improve your serve. Tennis definitely has some of the fastest players in the world, and these fastest serves highlight their capabilities. These players will always be able to rely on this amazing skill to help them to win matches. As the game of tennis is evolving with time, we hope to see more additions to this list in the coming years. Here are 2 more videos for you to enjoy. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new here and hit the bell icon for more videos. We're working hard to provide you with quality content on this channel, and yet it hasn't escaped our attention that most viewers of our content do not subscribe. In fact, it's less than 1%. If you could subscribe and help us to get up to, say, 2 subscribers for every 100 viewers, we would appreciate that tremendously. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.